This cup of coffee will melt fat? Sure, and I'm Batman. You ever seen those YouTube thumbnails that scream,
"Drink this coffee and lose 10 pounds in 10 minutes"?
like, bro, if coffee melted fat, Starbucks would be a weight loss clinic and baristas would have six-packs. Look, we all love coffee. It's warm, it's bitter. It makes you feel like a productive human even when you've done nothing but scroll for 30 minutes. But does it actually burn fat, or are we just vibing off the placebo effect with a sprinkle of bro science? Stick around, because today we're breaking down why coffee might help you burn fat, why it's not a miracle, and how to use it without turning into a jittery raccoon with abs. Okay, so why do people think coffee helps you burn fat? Because coffee has caffeine. Caffeine equals stimulant. Stimulant equals raises heart rate. Raised heart rate equals you feel like doing stuff. Doing stuff equals calories burned. Calories burned. I'm totally burning fat, bro. But hold up, before you start snorting pre-workout like it's protein powder, here's what's actually going on. Caffeine does increase your metabolism, but not like dramatically. We're talking like a 3 to 11% boost. That's not nothing. But it's also not fat loss sorcery. That means if you burn 2,000 calories a day, caffeine might help you burn 60 to 220 extra. Congratulations, you've now burned the equivalent of one sad banana or half a protein bar. You may now have permission to blink slightly faster. This is where supplement companies come in with their marketing wizardry. You've seen the labels.
Now with thermogenic caffeine blend.
Ignites fat cells on contact.
Fat incinerator matrix.
Bruh. It's coffee and green tea extract in a fancy bottle. Relax. Yes, caffeine is thermogenic, which means it helps you produce heat by burning calories. But unless you're pairing that with a calorie deficit and actual effort, you're just heating up your own failure in a microwave. It's like buying a flamethrower to melt an ice cube while sitting in a blizzard. You're still frozen, champ. Now here's where coffee actually does something interesting. It suppresses your appetite temporarily. So if you're the type who wakes up hangry and wants to inhale 6 slices of toast and an emotional support croissant, coffee might delay the breakfast crime scene. But don't get too excited. It's not a meal replacement. It just tricks your body into thinking it's not hungry for a bit. Like a fake friend who hypes you up until the carbs show up.
Oh my god, girl, you don't need breakfast.
5 minutes later.
Why did you just eat the entire pantry?
You know what really ruins the fat-burning magic of coffee? Turning it into a milkshake. If your morning coffee has whipped cream, caramel drizzle, and 3 pumps of sugar fairy tears, congrats. You just canceled your workout with your drink. You didn't drink coffee, you drank cake in a cup. If you want the fat-burning effects, keep it simple. Black coffee, espresso, Americano. Coffee with a splash of milk or stevia. Not the double chocolate unicorn foam explosion. If your coffee order needs a translator, it's not helping you lose fat. Let's break it down like a TikTok dance you regret watching at 3 a.m. Does coffee help burn fat? Yes, a little. Is it magic? Only if you consider pooping 4 times before 10 a.m. Magic. Will it work if you're still eating like it's your last day on Earth? Absolutely not. Still watching? Good. Coming up next, we're diving into how to actually use coffee the right way to boost fat loss, without turning into a jittery gremlin that can hear colors. Okay, so now you're like,
Alright TGP dude, just tell me how to weaponize this cup of bean juice so I can finally see my abs.
alright, calm down, espresso gremlin. Here's the checklist. Rule number 1, drink it black or close to it. We said this before, but some of y'all still be adding syrup like it's a pancake. A splash of milk or 0-cal sweetener. Sure, half a bottle of creamer and a caramel waterfall. You just made a sundae. Rule number 2, drink it 30 to 60 minutes before a workout. Caffeine takes about 30 to 60 minutes to kick in. So don't sip your pre-workout coffee while doing jumping jacks. That's not a fat-burning strategy. That's a coffee-flavored heart attack. Instead, drink your cup 30 minutes before you train. That way your heart rate's up, you're more focused, and you might even push harder in your workout. Bonus, you'll probably sweat like you just fought a grizzly bear in a sauna. Rule number 3, don't use it to skip meals. Coffee is an appetite suppressant, not a nutrition plan. Using it to replace meals is like putting a Band-Aid on a broken bone. That's not a flex. That's a crash diet waiting to happen. Rule number 4, cut the caffeine early. Coffee late in the day wrecks your sleep, and bad sleep equals fat loss kryptonite. Sleep is where recovery happens. Hormones reset, muscles repair. You can't burn fat if you're running on 2 hours of sleep and vibes. So yeah, your 5 p.m. cold brew might be the reason your scale won't move. Rule number 5, use it to train, not to cope. You know what coffee shouldn't be? A substitute for willpower. Coffee can help you train harder, but if you're relying on it to survive daily life and fake energy levels you don't have, that's caffeine addiction with a side of burnout. No hate, I've been there. Wake up tired. Slam coffee. Crash. Slam more coffee. Repeat until you can hear smells. You could drink 10 cups of coffee a day. You could inject espresso directly into your veins. But if you're not in a calorie deficit, you're not losing fat. Period. What's a calorie deficit? You burn more calories than you consume. That's it. That's the whole secret. If you eat 2,500 calories and burn 2,200, guess what? You're not in a deficit. You're just caffeinated and bloated. Coffee can help suppress appetite. It can boost energy for workouts. But it's the supporting actor, not the main star. You don't get six-pack abs from a grande Americano. You get them from boring consistency, eating right, training hard, and maybe drinking some coffee along the way. Let's say you do start chugging coffee like it's pre-workout. What's the worst that could happen? Here's what too much caffeine can do. Anxiety, sleeplessness, jitters, diarrhea, heart palpitations, crying in the gym bathroom after one missed PR. The limit is around 400 milligrams of caffeine a day. That's about 3 to 4 cups of strong coffee, not 8, not a gallon, not a quadruple shot double Monster Bang energy espresso fusion. So yeah, moderation matters, or your fat loss journey ends with you vibrating through a wall like the Flash. You've got your coffee mug locked and loaded, but when should you drink it for maximum fat-burning power? Option 1, first thing in the morning. Great for energy, mood, and letting gravity do its thing in the bathroom, but not much effect on fat loss unless paired with proper nutrition. Option 2, before a workout. Best pick. Drink your coffee 30 to 60 minutes before training. You get increased output, better focus, and more calories burned. Option 3, before fasted cardio. This combo can boost fat oxidation slightly, but again, if you're overeating the rest of the day, it won't matter. Coffee and fasted cardio are tools, not cheat codes. Mistake number 1, drinking on an empty stomach. Can spike cortisol, hurt digestion, and make you feel like you're dying inside. Pair it with something small like fruit or protein. Mistake number 2, coffee as meal replacement. You're not intermittent fasting. You're just over-caffeinated and underfed. Mistake number 3, drinking too late. Wrecks sleep. Poor sleep kills recovery and fat loss. Cut caffeine 6 to 8 hours before bed. Don't sabotage yourself for a temporary high. Step 1, morning hydration. Start with water, not coffee. Your kidneys need it. Step 2, black coffee or espresso, 1 to 2 cups. Add cinnamon if you're fancy. Step 3, light meal or fruit, just a little something to cushion the caffeine punch. Step 4, train hard. Let that energy work. Run, lift, move, burn those calories. Step 5, eat real food after. You worked, now recover. Don't skip this. Repeat 4 to 6 days a week. Stay consistent. Track your calories. Sleep like a legend. Coffee is awesome. It gives you energy, helps your workouts, suppresses hunger, makes you feel alive. But it's not a miracle. It won't fix bad habits. It won't burn fat without a calorie deficit. Fat loss is simple. Not easy. Consistency. Calories, training, sleep. And yeah, coffee helps, but it's not your savior, it's your sidekick. If you learned something today, or at least laughed at the coffee chaos, hit that like button. Subscribe for more fitness myth-busting, comedy, and truth bombs. This has been TGP Dude, your favorite overly caffeinated voice of reason. Stay strong, stay smart, and remember, drink coffee, burn fat, but mostly, don't be dumb. Peace out.